This is Sonia Schreier-Norris, Project Coordinator for Ploud at the Library of Michigan. Thank you for joining me for a short Ploud-specific tutorial on what to do when you get your new template from Untitled Systems to use the Ploud program. Sonia is available to all new libraries for a personalized Getting Started tutorial webinar. This is just a backup. So the first thing you're going to want to do is use your credentials from Untitled Systems to log into your site. The login button is located in the lower right-hand portion of your screen. Click on Staff Login and enter your credentials. You will know that you have logged in successfully when you see a green editing bar across the top of your screen. So the first thing you're going to want to do is locate your Personal Tools menu that pops up right here under the gear icon. Then try the Get Help section. This is a very useful portion of your site. You are able to search articles or place a ticket to the Untitled Systems Help Desk. Tickets are generally responded to within 4 hours, but you can also find a lot of really great helpful information just when you search for keywords. So for instance, if you search for Michigan, you're going to find a number of Michigan-specific articles. Let's go to search articles here, and we get Michigan eLibrary eResources links, adding the IMLS logo and information for Michigan libraries, the ROI calculator, etc., etc. Once again, you can also put in a ticket to be answered personally. Let's go back to our site. Also under your Personal Tools menu, you have Site Configurations. This is where you are going to change your site title, which is the name of your library. This is also where you're going to update your site logo image, which should be a size of 260 by 100 pixels. And that is this icon right here in the middle of your screen. You're going to want to update that. If you have any questions about getting graphics for that, I would suggest going to the Ploud website homepage, which is at mishlibrary.org, and clicking on graphics. There are a lot of really great resources there. Same for your homepage header image. You can also choose a different theme and color. If you go to Theme Changer, you can see that there are 4 different looks to Ploud sites. The default for new Ploud templates is Hemingway. Another is that you can change to is called Slate. If you simply click on it, it will change your site. If you go to color palettes, you can then change to other colors until you find one that matches your library and is what you would like it to be. I'm going to go ahead and go back to Hemingway and click on Activate. So once you've explored your Personal Tools menu and some of your options there, you're going to want to work on content. Take a look at the footer of your site, and you have 3 columns here. The first column is generally dedicated to contact information. If you click on Edit, it will bring up a what you see is what you get editor for this column. You can simply type into this information. You can bold, italicize, underline, or do other typical text maneuvers with your information here, and save that. Another thing you're going to want to do is either delete or link your social media icons to your actual social media outlets. Then you're going to want to start working on content. Of course, you have your home page. You can access your home page by simply clicking here on Edit, and that will allow you to edit this entire page. You can change the text, you can change the images to whatever you would like them to be. Then I'd like to point out a few pages that you're going to want to be sure to update. If you go here to the About Us folder, there is a library procedures page. You'll want to update this with actual library procedures for your library. There is also a director's message. You'll want your director to write a letter to your community to be placed here. And of course, get an updated picture. Then there's also the location and hours portlet, which has a Google map to your location, your hours, your contact information, and your address. You can access that by going to your homepage and then clicking here on Contents. From there, you will find our location and hours. That is that portlet. If you open it up and click on your public library and then edit, you will have the ability to change all of those values. I recommend leaving one space here in the hours area so that the hours information isn't snugged up right against the email address, which can make it a little difficult to read. Next, you're going to want to update news and events. If you go to your calendar, you will see that there are some filler events placed on your calendar. To delete those, go into Contents, and then simply click on Storytime, Annual Sale, and Overdrive Workshop, and then click Delete, and that will remove all of those from your calendar. For information about how to add new events to your calendar, go to mishlibrary.org and follow the video on calendars. The procedure is the same for deleting the old news items. Go to News and then Contents. Click on the various news items that have been placed here just as filler and click Delete, and then of course you can add new news items. You're going to want to check your eShelf and research page. These are the Michigan eLibrary e-resources. You can also add any e-resources that your library subscribes to. You can also update these with e-resources from Mel. And okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is go to your Contact Us form. And there is something that you need to do to make this form work. You want to make sure that you are directing the replies that come here to your email address. To do that, click on Contents, then click on Mailer, then click on Edit, then click on Addressing, and you need to say where you want this to go to. I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing. You want to click on Default. So you want to add the recipient's full name, such as Sonia Norris, and the recipient's email address. My email address is norris2@michigan.gov. And if I click Save, now all of the forms that are filled out on this website will come to me. So you want to do that for your own address. And then, of course, you want to link your catalog search button to your actual catalog. You do that by coming down to Manage Portlets, going in to Search for Library Materials, clicking on the button, and coming here to Insert/Edit Link. Make it an external link, and simply add the URL of your catalog. If I've gone kind of fast for you, have no fear. I am available for training anytime. Simply give me a call at 517-335-1498. I also do a fall training series, and there are many videos at mishlibrary.org to walk you through the various types of features that Ploud has. That concludes this quick video on a checklist of items to cover when you get your new Ploud template. I hope you've enjoyed it. This project was made possible in part by the Institute of Museum and Library Services. Have a great day.